people are probably flocking to Walmart right now, huh? Buying all this Christmas shit.
I don't know why the fuck they keep doing it.
It's fucking expensive now, huh, brother? Like
Everything is
Walmart,
expensive.
yeah, like fucking expensive. And but people are stupid. They want to get into the spirit of shit, though.
I bought some 3 pounds of hamburger meat, $20.
3 pounds?
3 pounds. But I get the lean, like the extra lean.
Yeah. But that's still
Yeah.
expensive. Though.
Yeah.
It's like 3 pounds, though.
And then I made some barbacoa tacos yesterday, that chuck roast.
Oh, yeah.
It was, everything's expensive.
Yeah.
Like, just the bottom of the fucking shopping cart, just one little fucking layer was like $200. But I got meat and shit, like the bare necessities. Oh, yeah, it's nice and cold, and it's fucking bullshit ass.
So it's fucking tree behind us, too, huh?
That's alright. Alright, right, you guys ready? Shalom, we're the real Hebrew Israelites. We try to come in and out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom and give you the good news that Yahawashi is coming back to save his elect from this terrible, terrible fucking place called Babylon, aka America. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi, B'Shem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles for teaching us the truth that we depend on every day. And let's get started. You see? So there you go. Well, the first thing we got to talk about is the name. The name Yahawashi. So there's a lot of things going on. Like right now is a time where a lot of false prophets, a lot of false messiahs. Can somebody get that? The false messiah. Yeah. And right now, it's really showing how fucked up Yahawashi is, and how fucked up Yahweh is, because the elect is not a big number. And everybody else that doesn't fall into that is going to get fucking murdered. I don't know, man. It's like the whole fucking week, people have been dying, but they're supposed to die, right? But these are young people. Like, people are crashing out. There was that shooting at that fucking, in the college. And there's multiple shootings. But here's the thing. Yeah. Here's the thing. If you have a law that goes against guns, it only affects law-abiding citizens. The criminals don't give a fuck about your laws about guns. You think about the fucking criminals like, oh shit, I better take my suppressor off my fucking gun. Oh, I'm only limited to 10 rounds. I better get rid of these fucking 100-round mags. That's not how it happens. So you're only affecting the schmucks like us, the people that have to defend themselves. And, you know,
that's right. It's true, though.
That is hurting the people. And we right now is a time where we need Yahawashi more than ever. Somebody get that?
Well, Matthew 24 and 10 says, and then shall many be offended and shall praise one another and shall hate one another. And 11 it says, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. Is that one?
Yeah. So there's two things: many shall hate each other, and false prophets shall rise. So right now we got a bunch of motherfuckers coming out the woodworks being racist. You know, there's this bitch, this hunky ass bitch. She was calling a Somali. I'm not even. I'm gonna boycott that fucking word. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that word. Called them the N word, and she got $100,000 from other fucking racist motherfuckers. I called a fucking white bitch a Edomite, and I got fucking fired. Not only that, I got fucking fired. I got pulled into the office, and the 3 directors sat down, and they fucking shamed me.
Try to make it seem like
I'm a fucking terrorist, and they call the cops on me. But this bitch is over here calling a fucking Somali. They don't even qualify as niggers, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't. They're fucking, and that just comes to show you how much the Bible is coming to life. It didn't say all of a sudden people are going to hate each other. It said the hate's going to come out.
Yeah. It's going to show its colors, though.
It's going to show its true colors.
Because this one thing's like it. This is one thing about you Edomites, though, man. You Edomites you hate Jacob no matter what. Even if openly about it or secretly about it, though. You know? And she got that much money, though. So your fucking down the street neighbor Bob, that motherfucker racist, but he ain't gonna tell you. He tells you good morning every morning though. But the thing is, we're going back to like, you guys are cowards though. You know, you Edomites are cowards though, because even at the time of the KKK, you motherfuckers had hoods on, you know. And the thing is, like, oh, show your face. You know, you over here, you know, about your race though, but you can't even show your fucking face. Yeah. You know, so a lot of you fucking Edomites are racist on the low, man. But you know, the thing is though is, like, you know, you ain't trying to so-called fuck up your reputation and shit because there's a so-called person in this world though, you know. Yeah. In reality, we know that you motherfuckers are against Jake though. And the Bible tells us that. Yahawashi knows you're a racist. Yeah. See, the thing right now is Yahawashi is coming. He's real close. Remember, I don't know how many years I've been saying it. There's a spaceship over there right next to the fucking sun, and it's getting fucking close. And the closer it gets, the more violent I'm going to get. Now, I'm not saying I'm a violent person. I'm saying the directions that I'm getting, the voices that I'm hearing in my head, the Holy Spirit's telling me, go shoot your fucking gun. Go teach your boys how to do an armbar. Go teach your boys how to fucking hunt. Go teach your boys how to shoot a gun. Go teach a girl how to shoot a gun. Go teach a girl how to use a taser. It's violence. The message is violence. You heard? Back me up. Back me up. And here's another thing. The false messiahs. Now this is a bitch right here. The false messiahs, because we got motherfuckers. I mean, come on, man. Why you keep saying Jesus? Yeah, you got the image right. You got the skin color right. You got the people right. But you got the name wrong. Well, that what's it called? Alazar, whatever. Oh man. Blue Jumper call him the Yahawashi or something like that. Yeah. So this guy's like, I think he said this guy's like Jesus or something like that. And then Alazar didn't even correct him though. Well, you know, Alazar is wicked. How you gonna? He doesn't have the authority. And this is after the allegations and all that. And he called him that. It's like, come on, bro. How you gonna? You knowing this with this guy? You know what I mean? And you're still calling. Oh, this guy might be like. This guy's like the Jesus though. So there you go. It puts the whatever the words are in the Bible into context. You could see it. You could fucking see it. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a smart man, but come on, even a fucking idiot. That's the thing. That's why you guys hate so much, because you guys hate on the down low, because you see us and you're like, man, these guys don't fucking deserve any fucking thing. But we get it, man. We get it. Like the thing about Alazar, yeah, he's a Hebrew Israelite. He knows this and he knows that, but he's a false Messiah, because everybody here is supposed to be a Messiah. Everybody in the elect is supposed to be a Messiah. Now, in the order of Melchizedek, we're supposed to come after peace, but you can't have peace unless you fucking get through war. Now, I got a precept right here. It says Deuteronomy 17 and 12, and the man that will do presumptuously and will not hearken unto the priest that standeth to minister there before Yahawashi thy power, or unto the judge, even that man shall die and shall put away the evil from Israel. But we haven't put no evil away from Israel. It's still going on, and the most evil thing you could do is be a false messiah, because you're over there getting pegged. Like, we should call you Pegasus. I mean, come on, you're doing it to yourself. You're doing it to yourself, man. And the one thing is, the message has to be brought out. See, and those are angels chiming in. See, if it was the back in the ancient time, if we knew that guy was, you know, we would have rounded him up. We would have stoned him up. We would have stoned him. Hey, it was the righteous thing to do. We would have been getting stoned righteously. Yeah, everybody would have picked up. Your brother would have picked up a stone, and you know, because it's contagious. Yeah, that's why. That's how to get rid of the cut the plague out of Israel, man. Cut them off though. Can you give me Revelation 1 and 7, and then just go to Revelation 22 and 11. I think it's the. Yeah, go ahead. He that is wicked.
John 15 and 4. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. No more can ye, except ye abide in me. So we can't do nothing without Yahawashi, because he's the vine, he's the branch.
He's also called the door.
And we can't bear fruit by ourselves.
And the thing about that is, The apostles done broke everything down, and we're breaking it down. And now, what do you see? You see these fucking fake Christian pastors breaking the shit down the same way we break it down. They never did that before.
They didn't even know about Edomite. They didn't even know what the hell Edomite
They didn't even
was.
know that there was an Old Testament. They didn't even know that there was a book of Hebrews. Remember, me and this brother were preaching out there in Hanford, and this one, the guy that started rapping, he didn't even know about the book of Hebrews.
Yeah, I remember. He was all like talking about the sword of David and this and that.
So remember this, you know, I don't know why he picked me, but I like to be violent. But it's not to be violent, because I was violent with that man. I was trying to fight him. I was like, man, come on. And then we started talking. See, that's how I get you. That's how I get my sons. You know, they ain't gonna have no fucking peaceful day. It ain't gonna be quiet in his room. He ain't gonna be sitting down thinking about his life. Nah, I'm gonna be like, come on here, let's go work. I used to make my boys run with me in 100-degree weather. And now I'm an old man. I'm an older man, and I'm like, I can't do it. And now they're like, get up, old man. It worked. It fucking worked. So what this man, this God, Yahawashi is trying to do is he trying to make us like him. I don't know when in the fucking world he loved everybody, because he didn't heal everybody.
Right. And when he did heal, he told people, sin no more.
Repent and do it no more. So, so all you false prophets, you guys are sinning and you're winning. You know, get that in Revelation 1 and 7.
Revelation 1:7.
1 and 7. So, and I said, the chariot's coming. Every fucking scientist in the goddamn world knows about that. In Japan, they're doing the AI animation, and they're getting everybody on the planet spooked because they get to see like what it really might look like. But we know it's a spaceship. We know it's a spaceship.
They got that technology where they kind of see a little more.
Mm-hmm. Just imagine this: like your eyes work like this. You look at something, it sends the picture into your brain, reversed, upside down, and then your brain fixes it. So what's going on is your brain is looking at the spaceship. I mean, your eyes are looking at the spaceship. It sees it. It sees that thing up there, but your brain doesn't get it. It doesn't know where the fuck it's coming from. It doesn't know what the fuck it is. It doesn't know who it's coming from. Those are three important questions, because we know that it's a chariot of Yahawashi. We know it's coming to fuck this place up and take us out of here. So those are the things that you're afraid of, right? Let's get that.
Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen.
Damn. All kindreds of the earth?
All kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
But, doesn't it say that he loves them? That he loves everybody? No, it doesn't.
Sounds like he's about to get busy, though.
But, you know what? And here's another thing. Slavery is true. Slavery is real. You're going to be slaves. You're going to be slaves, man. So right now is a beautiful opportunity. And I would not let any Edomite kiss my shoe or my boot. I would have to throw those motherfuckers away. But, you see camps doing it. And that's okay, man. But guess what? You're getting your reward right here. You're not going to get it in the next world. You're claiming it right now.
Yeah. Because the only time I'll be satisfied is when I see Edomites working in the field, my field.
Yeah.
In the hot sun, like 100 degrees, though, hemp being red as fuck. And that's the time I'll be like, all right, I'll be satisfied with that. Because right now, Edomite could kiss my shoe, but at the same time, that motherfucker probably makes more money than I do, or probably has a bigger substance than I do.
And that's the thing. Like, they're just doing it. I don't believe in my heart of hearts that any Edomite would kiss my fucking shoe. Because no Edomite, the Bible says that they're proud. Yeah, they're proud. And the deal is, why am I saying you're going to be slaves? Because you are going to be slaves. Now, here's the thing. I went to the gun range, right? And I was shooting. And I shot terrible. I shot from like here to that tree right there. And I did terrible. It wasn't my first time shooting, but you know, I usually go like every 2 or 3 months because you have to let your mind and your body rest and build that muscle memory. It's like working out. I can work out every day, and that'll be good, but I can't do new things with my brain every fucking day. You understand what I'm trying to say? A human being cannot focus.
Yeah, it's like when I was working though, with the company before, right? I was working like 6 days, right? I was driving though, and eventually, like that shit just makes me tired though.
It gets you mentally tired.
Yeah, and then like you need to rest though. So every time I would drive, I just be so tired though, right? Anyway, and not even my job though, but somewhere else though. But now that I'm not working though, I drive. It's easy though, you know. But waking up and doing that shit every day, it does get you tired though. You know, mentally though, you know.
Because your mind is focusing.
Because that's all it is. Imagine just driving the street straight. You know, 6 days. You know.
And that's the problem with the human brain. Like, we can't focus on anything long enough. I said, and I'm not trying to clown on anybody, but we can't. So the guy at the shooting counter, he wasn't trying to clown, but that's how Edomites are. Edomites are so proud they'll help their enemy just to show them how much they know.
Yeah, because they're proud. And you know,
so he was showing me how to hold a gun. This is how you do it. You put the back of the gun right here, all up in that bitch. Your thumb goes up. These 3 fingers wrap around, and this thumb pushes forward, and this finger stays like this. This hand goes around with the index finger wrapping right here, and then you, boom. And he was making, and I did that for like, and I was learning. He was telling me my gun sucks and this and that trigger sucks, blah blah blah, and he was saying this and that. But me as a person, I let that shit bounce off my fucking head because I don't care. I know that I'm not good at shooting. I know that the gun is not my blessing. I know all this, but I'm trying to learn, you know? And he was like, "Oh, you're learning good. You're learning fast." Of course I'm learning fast. I'm an Israelite. But these people are so proud.
No, that's true though. They'll teach the enemy how to use a gun.
They'll fuck themselves up. Yeah. And that was that story, right? So now, why don't they, why don't they say, "Oh man, we fucked up. We did all that, what the Bible says we did, and we need to repent," because there is no repentance in their heart.
Is that in Hebrew though?
If you can get that.
Yeah.
So, read that again.
Revelation.
Yeah.
Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so.
There's like three good points in there. The first one is, yeah, they see the chariot, and they're mourning. They're beginning to mourn. They're like, "What the fuck is that? Oh, what is that?" And you know, now we got to get a little weird. The U.S. government has a Department of Zombie Defense.
I've seen that shit too.
They also have ghost hunters. They also have witch hunters, werewolf hunters, vampire hunters. All these fucking things. And I'm not saying they don't exist, and I'm not saying they do exist. What I am saying is that they were allowed to be created. Is that a distraction? I don't know. It doesn't distract me.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, they were created. Somebody give me it's an Ecclesiastes. Spirits were for vengeance.
I got
Get it.
Hebrews 12:16. It says, "Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau." See, because it says, "Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright." You know, so there's no repentance for this fucking devil, man, because he's a fornicator. You know.
Yeah.
What does fornicating mean?
Outside the temple.
Outside, yeah, literally outside the temple.
That's that. That's the thing. Like,
because it says profane person.
He knows he's outside, and he can't come in. Yeah. But the thing is, And it's not a he anymore, it's a they. It's a group of people. Like this idiot Elon Musk, he's not an American citizen, and he's mad because we vote. Like, I guess what, Mr. Elon, I voted. I vote. I wasn't supposed to, but I just voted just because, man. It's my right. It's a flex, you know. It doesn't mean anything, but I sure did vote. And that's what makes you fucking mad. You're not even an American citizen, you idiot. You're South African, but you get to fucking vote in affairs that don't concern you? Wow, you're proud.
Yeah, and I just seen yesterday Donald Trump trying to bring some Sweden immigrants over here.
For what?
About that. Oh, Denmark or Sweden or some shit.
Why? We don't need no motherfuckers.
He's so proud of that.
We're tired of them motherfuckers.
So tired though, you know?
Well, what do we need them for?
Fucking Sweden, yeah, Denmark though. What's up with them niggas?
They don't work hard. Just to give them more food stamps, right? To give them more welfare. And so we're talking about all those things that they do against us. So if they knew that bringing in more Edomites would help them, they would, and they are.
That's what I'm fucking doing.
So what is going on? They're taking Israelites, kicking them out, and bringing more Edomites.
Like, let's give these people housing and food stamps, you know?
But you know, but the book said all of them are going to wail. So let's say that they do know, and this is all happening very strangely at the time where that spaceship is coming real close. So they know that when they get here, it's gonna be bang bang time. So and Yahweh's like, well, I'm gonna make it easy. Let's gather all these Edomites right here, and let's gather all these Edomites right there.
Even with the Armageddon out there in the Middle East, they're just gonna gather all the troops and everything, though.
And yeah, that's beautiful. And I'm gonna say this: Yahawashi Baharokakdash makes everything easy for us. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm going through a lot right now, but still, at the end of the day, you know, it's supposed to mold my character. You know, you got something?
This Ecclesiasticus 29 and Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
I don't know, man. Yahawashi timing is perfect. How did that guy know we were reading that? Like, people will get upset. Why you need to
be wailing like that?
Yeah, it's a demonstration. You see, like this is we're the baddest church in California, man. You know, the angels are, like I said, the angels are ministering to us. And I'm gonna put this into perspective so you can understand, like, what are those demons and vampires and werewolves to us? Well, like, they're our minions. Like, we're Groot and they're our minions. And guess what? We're having a bad day. So, you guys make movies about vampires. You guys make movies about hauntings. You guys make movies about demons. But those are created to lay on sore strokes.
Michael Myers, Jason's.
Damn. Oh, and good thing you said that, because I was watching Michael Myers or Halloween. He's in Halloween, right? And it was a pretty intense moment because he was killing and murking, and they were running away. And a song came on saying that he was Christ is curse, which is true. Which is true. That's very true. You people know what you're doing. You people know where you're at. You know. You got something? Anybody got anything?
Yeah, I go back to it was John 15 and 5. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing.
Okay, that's very important, because what's a branch? Like, that's a branch. That library is a branch, just so you can understand. There's a centralized district and there's a branch. Yahawashi is the tree. We are the branches.
That's why they call some buildings branches.
That's a branch. And that branch is here for this area, so that they can service these people. And if you want something from the branch, with the branch, what fruit does this branch give? Books, right? So they come and get the books, and get the books off the branch. So, the branch is going to be vengeful. It makes a lot of sense because, all these scriptures talking gang gang. Go ahead, get it. I know that sound.
John 15:6. If a man abideth if a man abideth not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned.
Did it say they take the whole branch? They took the whole branch, right?
He is cast forth as a branch and is withered.
Now, if you ever worked in the fields, if you have, you have, and if you haven't, good for you. But when there's called pruning, and you take a whole fucking branch, and you take the branch so that the main branch can give more fruit. But in this tree, in the tree of Yahawashi, all the branches are giving fruit. So the fruit is understanding, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Luke 11:10, it says, "For everyone that asketh, receiveth, and he that seeketh, findeth, and to him that knocketh, it shall be open." See, so you got to put yourself out there as in trying to learn this knowledge and truth, though, because if we're coming in those times, though, so if you want to hear the word, though, you'll come out here, listen to the apostles and elders and us, though. So that's the thing about it, though, because if you're not looking for, talking the truth, looking for the Lord 10 times more, guess what, though? You're not doing, you're not applying yourself, though. So that's the thing about it, though. So the fact that we know this knowledge, though, and understanding, though, it's a blessing, though. So that's the thing about it, though. Because what pastor preacher will come out here like we are and preaching this whole, though? Niggas are in their temple, though, preaching.
Yeah,
so-called preaching.
Look at this fucking big ass jacket. I got lined with wool inside.
Yeah.
And this fucking wool.
It's cold, though. So here we are. We asking, though, and we're seeking, and
we're getting.
And we go, because the next precept it talks about if a son shall ask bread of any of you that is a father, will he give him a stone? Or if he asks fish, will he for a fish give him a serpent? No, because Yahweh outside is going to take care of his elect, though, his servants, though, and we truly believe, though, that he will, that's why we come out here, knowing the fact that there's fog, though. Guess what? We like, man, fuck it, man. We still come out here and serve the Lord, though, because we have that trust in him.
Yeah. So that is an amazing thing to have a trust in something. Well, first of all, we don't know where he's at. We don't see him. We heard about him, and just by hearing about him, we believe in him. So I got Ephesians 6:23. Peace be to the brethren and love with faith from Yahweh the Father and Yahawashi the Lord. It didn't say peace to everybody. And what is peace? Isn't peace understanding? Because it's not actually, peace is not just sitting there being calm.
Because if you don't understand something, you're gonna be confused.
Mm-hmm. How many? Yeah. How many times have you just sat there in peace? Like just everything goes good? None, right? So, and let's say even if you're fishing and just sitting down and just relaxing, you're thinking about that fish. So peace is to understand, right? Because when you have peace, you're calm. And let's say this piece is a food, right? So you eat it, and then the food turns into knowledge, and then knowledge turns into understanding, and then by understanding you do it, right? So what are we doing that's going to give us peace? We're understanding the scriptures, and we're coming out here telling you what's going to happen. Now, the thing about what's going to happen is we don't really know what's going to happen, exactly what's going to happen. But, you know, when Yahawashi was put on that tree or cross and he died, what was the first thing that happened? The earthquake. And another thing that happened is it got dark. And another thing that happened is the dead rose from their graves. So the United States government and every government has a fucking zombie contingency plan.
Yeah, because I was saying that because I've seen a car over there in Kalinga.
Mm-hmm.
I seen
what?
they took a picture of it. It was like 3-4 years ago. This is when I break from the truth. And someone took a picture of it and put it on Facebook. My woman showed me. I was like, what? But it was real. I was about to say it was a real dude, like driving that.
See, so we're having a problem right now. The problem is there's no peace. There's no understanding.
Can I get the scripture?
Go ahead.
Matthew 10:34. Here's Yahawashi speaking, right? It says, "Think not that I come to send peace on earth." Where we at? We're on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. See?
Yeah.
That's Yahawashi speaking, though. You know?
So that's very important. And every time you read it, it should mean something different. Okay, that's how you know you're not stuck. Like if you're, man, and it happens a lot at work. You get a machine, you get a position, and you're in that position for fucking years. You're in a rut. There's nothing new happening. Nothing new happening, even though you're doing the same thing. Well, that's life. You know, I'm sorry about that. But that's not the Bible, because every time you read it, it means something different.
It's a new song.
It's a new song.
It's never an old song.
Like, it's never old, and you can hear it a million times. It's never going to sound the same. It's never going to hear. You're never going to hear the same frequency. You're not going to get the same message. So that's intense, because he didn't come to bring peace, which means he didn't come to bring you understanding. He came to bring a sword. What does a sword do? It divides, separates.
Separates destruction, woes, you know? That's all it does. You see a sword, let's say you see someone with a sword, you're like, oh, that nigga's gonna do something bad.
You're careful, right?
You know, you're like, this guy's gonna stab somebody with cause some type of
trouble
with that sword, though, you know? So you're gonna be like, oh shit, you know?
You got to be cautious of people with swords, right? You got to be careful with people with guns. You got to be careful with danger.
You see a YN with the ski mask, though, shiesty, you call him, but with the gun, you're gonna be worried like, oh shit, so this guy right here, you know?
So, that's the case right there. Right now, the YNs are getting pumped up, and they're being rambunctious. They're getting crazy. They're doing things, which is Ecclesiasticus 29, right? They're just being raised up.
YNs, well, yeah, which I think in Isaiah 3rd chapter.
Oh yeah.
The oppressed, you know.
Can you get Hebrews 12:5, or if you got a precept? So, and here's the thing. Look at that dog right there.
That was from last week. Yeah. Just walking around doing circles, you know.
That's a farm dog.
His head is crazy though. Like his head is.
Was it to the side, right, or something like that? Yeah.
Probably got into fights.
Now he's cool, huh? Last week though, he was like.
He probably got into fights with coyotes and shit. You see, but that's us right there. Well, that dog looks nasty, but he's faithful. He's a tough motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's been through it. He's been in fights. He's been through hell.
Because when we just put aside last week, he was just walking around. He looked beat though, but now he looks a little more better, huh?
Hell yeah.
Like, we felt bad for the dog, you know?
And that's the case of that dog. It's fucking going around. He's just going around. That's the story of Israelites. We're dogs.
We're the wanderers. You know.
Because right now we don't have a home. Well.
You seen that movie, The Wanderers?
No.
It's a game. They play other games, but they're like a game from a poor hood, a poor ghetto.
So it's like we're the same Israelites.
And yeah, so that's the point right there. See, that dog is going around, and it's like it doesn't have any home. But
How's it?
you know,
How's he surviving?
he's not
in this cold though, yeah.
and he's not even worried about the cold. That dog acknowledged us, and he looked at us, and
Yeah, he did. Like, just kept pushing us.
it wasn't. Dogs don't do that. Dogs don't do that. Dogs don't fucking look at you and keep walking. They'll want to come and sniff your ass. They're curious by nature.
Or they'll bark at you.
Yeah, because I have a lot of smells on me. You have a lot of smells on you. You have pets at home. That dog smells those pets.
Yeah.
That wasn't a dog. If you think it was a dog, then okay, it was a dog. But it could have been an angel. We don't know how they look. We don't know what image they take. You know? Can you get that in Hebrews?
What did you call him?
Hebrews 12 and 5. You got a precept before that?
Yeah. I was talking about the kids, right?
Mhm.
Right into Isaiah 3 and 12, it says, "As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which led thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy path." This is the prophecy right here, you know?
And the way of the past is a good way. Only a YN would say, "Oh, gotta do it the new way."
Oh, that's out with the
old, in with the new.
You heard
No.
about what they're saying, get together, and we've been, Deacon Haka, whatever that guy, saying all that stupid shit though, man. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Freaking caca.
Yeah, this motherfucker try to unite the other Israelite camps, so
what a fucking idiot.
We should do better than.
How the fuck you gonna do better as a slave, you dumb motherfucker?
Jackass, man. That's what even with the time of Moses, with what's his name, Korah, tried to, he was a man of probably reputation from back then, and he tried to get all these other Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Look at his fucking, what happened to that dude though, and his family fucking fell into
the ditch.
And the people, the camp that he was in, though, that was with him and shit, though,
They all died.
The congregation, so they fucking died though. So who you gotta think about who the fuck is Deacon Haka compared to Apostle Hard, man? This nigga, like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to call shots, though. Like, if you've been in the ministry more than 40 years or some shit, man. You know what I'm saying, though? And the apostle's been teaching, though, man. Diligently. Never switched up, though. Been preaching diligently, though, man.
And he studies the law. He studies not just the law of the Bible, but the law of the fucking land. He's been in court situations. He's been in fucking court fighting for
that's freedom. What I was thinking about yesterday, though. Like, the apostles, though, throughout the 90s, right? The 90s. The 90s, I was a kid in the 90s, but it was fun, right? They could have been, the club scene, the music scene was popping. So-called black culture was popping back in the 90s.
Yeah, hip-hop was popping.
Yeah, hip-hop music, though. The club scene, the boxing scene, though. Man, it was popping back in the 90s, though, So the way I saw the 90s, it was like a fun decade, Yeah. And the apostles, they never
worked through it
to the world. And then in the year of 2000, and they went through that though. And then the year after that, it was the 9/11 though, and they got persecuted though, So they went through that though, and the time of the internet though, So they've been through it though. What the fuck have you been through, Deacon? Huh? You've been, gave the plate to you though. You didn't go through all that persecution as apostles, though.
Don't you got a Hellcat?
Yeah.
Don't you got a Hellcat? A Challenger Hellcat?
They said
$80,000 car.
Hating because it's BMW.
Oh yeah, you got a BMW. You know what? I know for a fact you're a fucking moron. You might sound smart to motherfuckers, but any motherfucker that buys a BMW is a fucking stupid ass. If you buy a European car, you're a fucking stupid ass. You're living in fucking America. You think those cars are gonna be working good here?
You think you're gonna get the right part?
Look at the cars that are in America. They go through shit, through hell. God damn, but they work. They never fucking fuck up. A BMW, you put the wrong kind of fucking fluid in it. Oh hell no, that's it. You done fucked up your little expensive ass car. And guess what? They're only expensive here. They're about $10,000 in Germany.
That's true though, because over in Japan, Toyota and the Nissan, they'll get cheap over there. They're not even expensive though.
You know what military people do? They go to Germany, they buy that car for cheap, they import it. Now they got a cheap BMW, making you think, oh, this guy's legit. But look at that Hyundai Sonata. That's not a really fancy car, but it gets me from point A to point B. It saved our lives. It provides what we need. And you know what the best kind of car is? It's a fucking Dodge. Those motherfuckers never break down. How one the car only broke down one time, right? And it didn't even break down. It was just a fucking light. You could have rode that motherfucker till all the lights came on. But
you've been having that car for like a decade, or next going like on. So
for real, truth, right? Yeah. That was his truth mobile.
Because I remember you in the truth though, that car always pulled up in the car though.
And that car is it's good. It's good. Yeah. How many miles you got on that? 60,000?
80,000.
It's still good. Brand fucking new.
87,000.
Now, here's some history. Chrysler, Daimler, and Dodge all have the same origins. Jeep. That fucking Jeep, baby. You can put dirt in that fucking engine and that motherfucker will still run.
Those fucking Jeeps, those were the military vehicles,
Fuck. Those are fucking vehicles. And then that's what they modeled their engines after. Now, Japan, they build their cars knowing that Americans don't take care of shit. That's what they do. And you can look it up. They build it so it could be maintenance free. Because they know that the majority of Americans don't take care of their shit.
That's true, though.
I take care of my shit. You take care of your shit. You take care of your shit. But the majority doesn't. They don't even put good gas. I mean, gas is gas, but come on, man. Are you gonna, let's say a gas station, there's 2 gas stations right next to each other. And the cheap gas is like $1.99 and the expensive gas is $5. But the $5 gas will last longer and it's good for your car and it cleans your fuel injection system out. But the cheap gas is watered down. You see that motherfucker watering it down. You see him put water in that fucking tank when that tanker gets there. That's what makes it $1.99. But you put gas in anyways. You fill it up. 2 days later, you're filling it up again. 2 days later, you're filling it up. A month later, your check engine light comes on. You have moisture lock or whatever the fucking situation is. You're not supposed to put fucking water in the engine tank. I mean, in the gas tank. There is no fucking water in gas. It's just oil been processed, right? So if they have the processing plant and they're working that oil, don't you think that there's grades of gas? There's grades of truth. And GMS is top notch. And it wasn't easy. They had to study. So Deacon Kaka, I don't even know why you call yourself a deacon, man. Like, what the fuck, man? And I know you took it back, homie. I know you took it back. I know all you motherfuckers took it back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This brother said something when we started, and it was like we were talking now, man. I'm struggling. He goes, well, at least that tells me you're the man of the Lord, right? Hey, okay, fine. I'll struggle. That's good. You know what struggling does for me? It keeps my mind in a fucked up state of mind. Like, I don't trust no fucking body.
Because we are gonna get into more. It's gonna get fucked up in this world.
And you know what? I wasn't gonna say anything, but I think I told you that. So, sometimes I hear voices that aren't mine. Like, I know when it's not me. I wouldn't think like that. So I was sitting there, and then something told me, go practice with your gun. Like, I didn't fucking ever think about that. But I did. And that was like like a month ago. And then I still practiced, and then I do my drills. I take out my clip. I fucking load up the magazines. I fucking unload them. I do the things that are free to do. And then when I want to go shoot, I go pay the $25 fee and I shoot. Now I'm not saying that you guys should go get a gun and go shoot. But think about this, you know, how are you going to defend yourself? The Lord said he didn't come here for peace, but a sword. Shouldn't you know how to use a sword, at least?
Yeah, because a motherfucker is shooting at you and you have a sword though.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna do the obvious thing and use it though, because that's the thing though, to do so, because we are kind of. I mean, Jacob's trouble is like right there, man.
Right there.
And it's gonna get enhanced worse though. The more people lose their jobs though, the more expensive the food's gonna get. You don't think people are gonna look at all the brother? You say the shootings at the colleges and shit though, man. That wasn't unheard of though. But now that's just becoming the new thing though. It's like these kids see it as a trend though. Like I'm gonna go not do this. Like it's bad though. People's hearts are waxing cold and cold.
And you should pay attention because Charlie Kirk was out of college. He got shot. Look at all the attention he got.
And that's, I mean, yeah, in the beginning he had it though, but then she died out. So it's becoming like the new norm though nowadays. You know what I'm saying? These shootings in fucking colleges and shit, it's becoming the new norm though.
So, you think about that and you think about the spaceship coming. Can somebody get Psalms 18 and 1? And then Isaiah 56 and 6. So, you think about those things. A bunch of trouble's coming. Who the fuck's gonna save you? Who's gonna save you? I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles so much that my life is not practical. It's like I'm depending on miracles like you people depend on your checks. You people don't miss a day of work because it's gonna fuck you up. It just depends on how much you want to dedicate to yourself.
Now fucking people are struggling paying bills, right? They can't even miss a day because that shit will hold them back on whatever bill they gotta pay. So that's the thing we're at right now. Like, well, my woman can't even miss a day because
it's crucial now.
It'll be crucial. Like, how that day within she worked those to be $100. So it's like, where we gonna pull $100 out? So she needs to work.
You see that? That's what dogs do. That's what dogs do. They don't deal with that fucking spirit dog did. Yeah. All right, so now the thing is getting crucial, right? We can't miss no fucking days of camp or work or reading the Bible or this or that. Nobody can. But guess what? The Lord's providing. The Lord is providing.
Provide us to get together. Mm-hmm. That's a blessing right there. So.
And somebody got that 18 and 1.
Psalms 18 and 1. I will love thee, O Yahawashi, my strength.
Listen.
Oh, Psalms 18 and 1?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's what it says, right? Well, that's weird because I got Psalms 18 and 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David, the servant of Yahweh, who spake unto the Lord words of this song in the day that the Lord delivered him from the hands of all his enemies. And from the hand of Saul, he said, I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. Right? But, that's just a little discrepancy, but it's not a big deal. Get it again. Yeah, that's what it says. Read it. Yeah.
Psalms 18 and 1. I will love thee, O Yahweh, my strength. And then verse 2 says, Yahweh is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer.
Yep.
My power, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower.
Yeah, that's what it says, man. That's true. That's exactly what my Bible says. But my Bible had a little bit more. It was in parentheses, so that means that you're not supposed to read that. It's correct. This one's correct. This one's correct. They're both correct.
And that's going into faith, though, right there, man. It's going into faith, though,
Yeah, and it says, Go ahead.
Yo, I was gonna say because the time we're coming in and we're in though, it's nothing but faith you gotta have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so King David, have faith in the Lord. You know, and the thing about it though is we're gonna have faith in Yahawashi and it's time to come in. You know, that we're in the 30 years.
Yeah. I will love thee, O Lord, Yahawashi, my strength. All right, now Isaiah 56:6, whoever has that.
Isaiah 56:6, it says, also the sons of the stranger that join themselves into the Most High, and those are the Israelite corners, not the strangers and the heathen, because it says here, to serve him and to love the name of the Most High,
Damn.
to be his servants, everyone that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and taketh hold of my covenant. And you know damn well that strangers ain't heathen. These strangers are not the heathen, because the heathens don't hold the Sabbath though. So this stuff is talking about Israelites though. You know?
So, and that's the thing right here. A lot of people are gonna come into the fold looking strange, like looking from like other nations.
Where it tells you that the multitude, you know, that John saw though, he probably saw some Israelites that looked like Boaz though, some that looked like Enoch. You know, so the multitude that John saw though, it was Israelites though, but they looked different though, you know.
And when John said that, he was like, "Man, I don't know who the fuck these people are. They look weird. They ain't like us."
Yeah.
Because he's a dark skinned black man. The whole crew back then was dark skinned. But you know how Jake says, we love them different colored women.
Yeah.
Like if there was a fucking purple bitch, everybody would try to get with her.
Which he's like, you see that show, what's it called? Omni-Man comes out, what's it called? Invincible. It's Invincible. The kid though, and his dad is Omni-Man.
Oh yeah.
Well, remember he went to another world though, and he got with that creature looked like a bug though. He got with that and had a kid with her. You know what I'm saying? And she was purple.
That's what we're gonna do. Fly around.
And he was like a Superman, you know. He was like a Superman though. So, but he went to a different world though, and he got with a chick from that world.
All right. You know? Yeah, that makes sense. So now we're gonna close this up. Let's get Hebrews 4:15. You know, and that's important right here, because right now we're just men, right? We're bound by fucking problems. And he's not even fucking checking us out. He went all the way around us. Yeah, that's a spirit dog, man. You know, but do you people believe in that shit? No. All right, so let's get it.
Hebrews 4:15.
Yes, sir.
Hebrews 4:15. For we have not an high priest which cannot be touched with the feeling of our infirmities, but was in all points tempted like as we are, yet without sin.
Man, that's why we're suffering. We have to know what the fuck you people are going through. We have to know what we're going through. We have to deal with bullshit. We have to go through it, so that when we're kings and we're judging, it's righteous judgment.
Can I get this last verse?
Go ahead.
Hebrews 11:25. This is Moses, right? It says, choosing rather to suffer affliction of the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. And I'll get 26 because it says, esteeming the reproach of Mashiach esteeming the reproach of Mashiach greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. See?
Damn.
So yeah, we're being reproached right now though, but hey, we're gonna have greater Lord will, we're gonna have greater riches than the treasures in Egypt. So imagine.
Yeah. So yeah, in Egypt, he was a fucking prince. He didn't have to do nothing.
But he just says, he'd rather suffer for a season though, you know? I mean, he'd rather suffer though.
And a season is a lifetime.
So.
But a season is short time, right? So we're only here for a little bit longer. No, I'm fucking lying to you. I'm like, let me give it to you straight. We're only here to suffer for a little bit longer.
yeah.
And then after that, we're gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen, because he's gonna come in his spaceship. He's gonna take some of us. Someone's gonna leave us here to survive. And that's gonna take however long that fucking takes. But it's gonna be to increase your faith, right? How the hell can you increase your faith through all those troubles? How? You're gonna have a fucking hard time, especially you fucking women.
Oh yeah, well that's prophecy too though. The woman that's at ease, will be no longer at ease.
Ain't gonna be at ease no more.
No longer, no. And you see that shit with the women though, wishing they had a man, didn't get food stamps though, and they're all this other confusion and shit though, man. And those women though, their baby daddies are in prison and shit though, or they're probably with another family though. And so what the hell you gonna do? It's times of Jacob's trouble. A man is gonna be able barely enough to provide for himself. But yeah, he's gonna get with a bitch that has like 6 kids though, and he's gonna try to provide for her and her 6 kids. You think a man's gonna want to? That's gonna be affliction for that man himself. So he's gonna be like, bitch, you got 6 kids, and I don't even mind though. What makes you think, yeah, I'm gonna get with you in the time of Jacob's trouble though? Hell no.
That's a great misunderstanding.
Yeah, and you bitches are gonna suffer, and your kids are too though.
That's your fault.
You're dumbass though. And that's the thing. You think a man in that time of Jacob's struggle that he's pretty gonna able to provide for himself though, but yet he's gonna, oh yeah, I'll get with you though. And he's gonna be a fucking a stone on his shoulder though,
Yeah, I don't have enough to eat, but hell, fuck it.
6 kids though?
I'll share all my resources, give them to all your kids. Yeah, those dogs are in heat.
Yeah.
But that's how it's gonna be. They're gonna be,
hey, fucking men though too in the time.
Hey, you need help, you need food.
Yeah.
The bad men.
Yeah.
Not the good men. Because the good men are gonna be defending what they have, what little we have, and it's a good time to get a dog, man. That's why they're showing up. It's a good time to get a dog. Dogs will warn you. They're all trying to fuck that little bitch.
That's gonna be
these
fucking guys in the time of trouble.
You see how Yahawashi illustrates things? Man, he's not a fucking cool dude. I mean, he is cool to me. I love him, but he's not a fucking nice guy.
He doesn't love the world.
He doesn't love the world. That's shit. That's what's gonna happen, man.
They're gonna fucking do what they think with the woman, and they're just gonna bounce like that.
Yeah,
just like that, like nothing.
And it was just for the lesson. Lord forbid that, it's gonna happen. But what I would like is for you women to fucking get on your goddamn P's and Q's and apologize. Just apologize.
Have accountability, though.
If you did something wrong, apologize. But you don't know how to apologize.
Yeah.
Because those men are gonna be hungry for some pussy. Shit.
And she's running that way, and he's still eyeballing her.
Yeah, and she was just, she was hurting. Yeah. And they're all dogs. I could have got that. That's the thing. There's gonna be more than one guy taking turns on you. Doesn't that sound horrible?
And then you call that the dog spiritual dog, right? He could have been going with them, the gangbang and shit, but he just kept going though. And that's the man of the Lord, man. Because right, the Isaiah 4, when it talks about the woman gonna come to us though, and they're gonna want to get pregnant though, So that's the thing about it though. We have to be like these dogs were though, trying to get a woman at that time. The woman gonna come to us.
Can you get that one? Just we'll close it out on that. Isaiah 4:1. So that's a perfect thing to close on, because I'll just read it and then we'll break it down. But think about this: why would 4 women, or even 7 women, or even 10 women, or even 2 women want to be with a man?
Because they're gonna know the Lord is with them.
That's right. So how are they gonna know that? Miracle time. Yeah. It's miracle time. And people do things that they're not supposed to do, and they get lucky by not getting hurt. As soon as you got it, or anybody got it, Isaiah 4:1.
Isaiah 4:1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, and let us be called by thy name. to take away our reproach.
Okay, that's important. I'm just going to speak on let us be called by thy name. So, you know, if you are at home and you got this is your house right here and you got your family and you're protecting it and there's a woman right here living with her kids and a woman right here living with her kids and these two bitches have babies daddies and there's a string of robberies in that neighborhood but your house got skipped. Why did your house get skipped? You know, and predators, sexual predators, they'll tell you why. They you know, predators that like to prey on little kids and be molesters, they'll pick the kid that that's father is weak or is not present. Okay, that's the message. Stop being fucking weak.
Don't hold back, bro. Hell, what it is.
Yeah, I think I'm good too, man. Thank you for clapping. You know, don't be fucking weak, man. Get mad, yell,
Your woman eating like that too.
get frustrated, get fucking pissed. Be a fucking man. Because those predators are watching you. Those predators are watching you. I don't know how many fucking times people came up to the camp and I'd be like, what the fuck does this motherfucker want? But I know that there's other people watching. Because they were once watching. And they decided, oh, I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna come up and test myself. You know, why? Why would you test yourself? And see, the thing is, those women are gonna realize, man, this guy isn't worried about any fucking thing, and I'm worried about where I'm gonna eat, where I'm gonna sleep, who's gonna protect me, who's gonna do this, who's gonna do that. But these guys, these men of the Lord they ain't worried about that. What's up with them?
You guys are gonna see something different though with the men of the Lord though.
But we're not gonna be looking for you women. Like the brother said, it's a responsibility. It's a responsibility. So if you, and the Bible is real, true. So that's going to happen. These women are going to want to be with us. They ain't going to be no ugly women. They ain't going to be no baby daddies women. They ain't going to have no fucking kids. Okay, these are the rules. If you want to be one of those 7 women, no kids, low body count, be respectful, know your fucking place, and you better have skills like cooking, cleaning, sewing. Yeah, you're going to make your own bread. Yeah, you're going to make your own thing. But the Bible's so specific. That's the payoff. You know, you're gonna protect me, and I'm gonna do all these things for you. That's called value.
Yeah, because I got the
Go for it.
It says the word reproach, right? It means also disgrace, right? It says woman of that day thought it a disgrace to remain unmarried and childless. So that's really what it says right there in the Bible.
Yeah, it does, man.
So you know.
So I'm gonna tell you like this: this brother's woman is the happiest woman in the world. My woman is the happiest woman in the world. And, look at this dog trying to get good to trying to get. I already got a dog. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You see, people see 3 men right here, but that dog sees the angels around us. And remember when I said that those demons, devils, and vampires and werewolves, ghosts, goblins, mermaids, Bigfoots, Littlefoots, Yetis, all those fucking monsters, mummies, they're my minions. They're your minions. When you get fucking mad, you're gonna send those motherfuckers to get your revenge. You know? So, we're having a bad day. But we're resourceful. Look at this fucking dog. And this dog's tough. Look at that. He's getting respect. And he stayed right there. All right, you're good. All right, get out of here. All right, deal. Respect. You see that? See what I told you? Dogs will come up and smell because we have a lot of smells on us. That spirit dog didn't want to. They already knew. You see, let's say it wasn't a spirit dog. Let's say it was a fucking top. Let's say that was fucking Satan right there, the top demon dog. Well, guess what? Satan's gonna work for us. He's in control of those minions. Remember, there's good angels and bad angels, good demons and bad demons. You know, go ahead.
John 15:7. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you.
Damn.
See? What you gotta do, man.
So let's try to be what we're supposed to be. You know, right now is a time for struggles. It's like the struggle time, right? But we're gonna get over it. You know, anybody else got anything else to add? Anything to say? You know, so with that, we're gonna give all praises and glory to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there. And keep praising Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. Shalom.